Welcome back, Adam here. Got another video about Ultimate Champions for you guys today. And today we're going to be learning all about the scoring system on Ultimate Champions. So make sure you stick around to learn all about that. Before all that, if you do like this content, please smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. You can also follow me on Twitter, and if you're not signed up to Ultimate Champions yet, there is a link in the description below if you did wish to do that. Okay, without the way, let's get straight stuck into the scoring system then on Ultimate Champions. Just a quick disclaimer though, scoring will be subject to changes in the early stages of the game in order to fine tune the balance of each field position. So if you're watching this video at a later date, some of the information in this video may have changed. So in terms of the scoring matrix on Ultimate Champions, the data provider for this information is Opta. So Ultimate Champions work in collaboration with Opta, an established football data provider, in order to precisely track athletes' actions on the pitch during their live games. Each action tracked by Opta is transformed into an amount of points that the player gets in Ultimate Champions. So there's action categories which add up to the player's score. So actions are sorted by categories matching the different types of actions that can happen on a football pitch. There's the starting points and the club points. So the starting points are attributed when the player enters the pitch. It creates a basis for the point system. Club points are attributed to a player if the action happens for his club while he's on the pitch. For example, a player can get points if his team scores a goal, even if that player was not directly involved in scoring the goal. There's also offensive points, which relate to scoring goals and attempting to score goals. There's also possession points. These are attributed to players for winning or keeping possession of the ball for their team, including successfully passing to a teammate. Defensive points are attributed to players for intercepting, tackling, clearing their lines, etc. Goalkeeping points are attributed to goalkeepers depending on their performance in the game. And there's also minus points for errors. So errors made by players in a game amount to a reduction of their fantasy score. Errors include fouls, yellows and red cards, etc. How are all these action scores calculated then? Ultimate Champion's main goal when defining their scoring system was to ensure that all field positions could get an amazing score if they had an amazing performance. So yes, even a defensive midfielder deserves to earn a great score too. Therefore it was important for Ultimate Champions to calculate scores with the following logic. 1. An action will grant more or less points depending on the player's position on the field. A goalkeeper will earn more points than a forward by achieving a clean sheet. A forward will earn more points than a goalkeeper if his club scored a goal. 2. An action can grant more or less points depending on its real-life difficulty and rarity. A forward will earn 5 points when dribbling successfully. A forward will earn 70 points when scoring a goal, since it is considered rarer and more difficult to achieve. 3. Some actions can impact the total score negatively if they are considered as bad actions. For example, missing a pass, missing a cross, missing a penalty, or getting a red card can all negatively impact on a player's fantasy score. So following the logic just explained, Ultimate Champions define the following multipliers for each action type. Let's just quickly touch on the card performance bonuses then. So a card receives additional points on top of its player score through its applicable performance bonus. A total of 4 different card performance bonuses exist: Rarity, Season, Substitute and Captain. Sum of all cards performance bonuses is applied on top of its player's score to get its final score. So player score times sum of bonuses plus 1 equals the final score. For example, with an epic card of the current season that scored 100 player score, that would be 100 times 015 plus 020 plus 1 to equal 135 points in total. So that was everything that you need to know about the scoring matrix. If you want to learn more about the scoring matrix, you want to head over to the Ultimate Champions white paper, which can be found here at the bottom of the Ultimate Champions website. Click on that link. This will take you to the Ultimate Champions white paper. Then you can just click on the game here on the left and then click on the scoring system. This is going to give you access to all the scoring charts and what each player gets for each position, so you can look at that a little bit more closely. And if you click on the image, this is going to make it zoom in so you can actually see the points for every single action that players could potentially get on the Ultimate Champions game modes. Okay, that was all for this video then. If you did like this video, please smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. If you've not signed up to Ultimate Champions yet, there is a link in the description below if you did wish to do that. And you can also follow me on Twitter as well. Again, there's a link in the description below. Okay, thanks for watching. I'll see you again soon.